Hey YouTube, it's Raj, and today we're going to be looking at the farming villager in Minecraft and also what trades it offers and whether its importance in general in the village translates to what trades it's willing to offer you. So I'm going to quickly look through what the best trades are to level it up, which are the best to get emeralds, and if there's any special items you can get from a farmer. So let's get started. So in the 1.14 Minecraft update, there was a lot of updates to villagers and villager professions. So what I'm going to do is quickly go through the farming profession for villagers so you get an idea of how the trading system works. So overall, the farmers are probably one of the most useful villagers in a village. So they tend the crops within the village. So they deal with mostly stuff like carrots, bread, potatoes, wheat, beetroots. There's a lot of crops in there, and there's a lot of stuff in their trading system. So usually it's stuff like this. So their job site block is a composter. So it takes 4 fence posts of any kind and then 3 planks. And the composter is one of the more interesting additions to the game. So what it does is it produces bone meal. So when you put, let's say, put some carrots in there, you see the bone meal effect. You just keep filling it. So composters have a level of 7 when they produce 1 piece of bone meal, and different items have different percentages of increasing that piece of bone, the compost level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include the wiki for composters so you can see all the crops, because there's a lot of items that you can put into a composter. And there you see the bone meal, and it produced that. So it's pretty useful just for putting stuff into. It also creates a redstone signal, but I did a previous video on composters if you want to check that out. I don't have the villager in there, but there's a farming villager. It usually has a hat, kind of looks goofy like all the villagers. And I'll just go into the village trading system. So how the village trading system works is there's 5 levels. You level them up and you get more trades. So at each level you get 2 trades, and the maximum amount of trades is 10. There's things that modify what the prices are. So for example, if you buy a lot of a specific item, the demand will increase and the prices will go up. Also, the trades disable after you've done them a certain amount of time, and then the villager has to reacquire the items. And the last thing is the prices will also go down if you have certain effects. So something like Hero of the Village will reduce your prices, and if you cure villagers, it'll increase their opinion of you, and through gossip they'll actually lower their prices. So that was a quick summarization of trading. Let's get into what the farmer trades are. So here are all the farmer trades. As you can see, there's some variation at the lower levels and not as much at the top. You'll obviously get 10 trades. So let's get started. So here are the novice trades. So 20 wheat for 1 emerald, 26 potatoes for 1 emerald, 22 carrots for 1 emerald, 15 beetroots for 1 emerald, an emerald for 6 bread, and all of these have 16 trades before they lock up. The first 4 items get 2 XP and the last one gets 1 XP. So I'd probably say these 4 are the ones you want to use to level up the villager. There are automatic wheat farms out there. I actually did a video on it, so if you want to check that out. It can also be used for these other 4. These are the 4 crops that villagers tend. So that's probably why the villager traders are in these crops. So you can actually use the same automatic wheat farm for these 3 other items, but they're not as productive. There's also another farm out there that I've seen produced where you trap the villager, and they'll actually, when they're giving the trapped villager food, it'll actually drop the food into a hopper so that you can harvest the food. So that might be useful if you want just emeralds. And then these are the apprentice trades. So 6 pumpkins for 1 emerald, an emerald for 4 pumpkin pie, an emerald for 4 apples. So I'd say this is a good trade because you can create a pretty easy farm with this, especially now with observers and pistons. And of course you get the most XP out of that, 12 trades before it locks up. I don't know why you would do an apple trade, but yeah, this is definitely the one trade you probably want of for a farmer. And then these are the journeyman trades. So 3 emeralds for 18 cookies. This one's wrong, by the way. So it's 4 melons for 1 emerald. And 12 trades, 10 XP for the cookies and 20 XPs for the melons. I'm not sure why this isn't just 1 emerald for 6 cookies. That's kind of weird to me. But like I was saying about the pumpkin farm, you can also, there's I guess a mechanic with Minecraft where you can, if you put melons and pumpkins in the same farm, it helps them grow quicker. So it might be worth it to get a melon and pumpkin farm, and depending on how big you want it, to exploit this to get emeralds. And honestly, having done a bunch of these videos, I haven't said a lot of, there's been a lot of, if you have something extra, you can use this to get emeralds, but this is probably a good situation where you can actually build a farm to get emeralds. So 12 trades and 20 XP, so you're getting more XP out of that. And here are the expert level trades. So there's an emerald for a cake, 12 trades and 15 XP, and an emerald for a suspicious stew. So what a suspicious stew is, it has, well, it could either have positive or negative effects, and you don't really know. So you're pretty much just taking a gamble that you get something good out of this. Yeah, and the cake is supposed to be pretty good, but I don't know if you want 1 emerald for it, or you want to give 1 emerald. I mean, I guess it's not bad if you want that item. And then these are the master trades. So 3 emeralds for 3 golden carrots. Not sure why it's not 1 for 1. And then 4 emeralds for 3 glistening melon slices. And 12 trades in both 30 XP. And the point, this is a useful item for horses, donkeys, and mules to put them into love mode. Yeah, and then this is for potions. So, I mean, they definitely both have their value overall in the grand scheme of things. So that was all of the farmer trades. That was villager trading for farmers. So I would definitely say that if you're planning on creating a villager trading hub, that a farmer is definitely worth putting in there, because if you create a pumpkin and melon farm, you can definitely farm emeralds from the farmer and use for other things you want to acquire from other villagers. So I would definitely give it a thumbs up in using it. And I always put the Minecraft wiki for farmer trading in the description, so you can look through all of the trades and maybe plan it out. Maybe your opinion was different than me and you completely disagree and you want to see what the trades look like for yourself. So check that out. And I also am going to put one for the composter, because the composter, you can put a lot of items in there, and it's some items that you might not even think about, so it's worth looking at that, and just so you know how to use it. And I also did a video on the composter, so if you want to check that out and understand the composter better, you can watch that video. I've also, because I'm just talking about all the videos I produced, because I've done a lot in the last couple weeks, I've done one on the armorer, the butcher, the cleric, the cartographer, the toolsmith, the weaponsmith. Basically, I'm going through every single one of the villager trading for and seeing how they rank, and basically just trying to understand each villager trading, and then coming up with the strategy on how to approach villager trading and what trades are worth getting and which ones aren't, and how to farm emeralds. So I'm just going to keep doing those videos, and hopefully I'll come up with some overview guides about villager trading. So check that out. So if you like my video, please give me a like. If you want me to keep producing content and want to see some of the videos I just talked about, give me a subscribe. If you just want to say first, put a comment down in the comments section and I'll give you a thumbs up. And thanks for checking us out. Stay classy, YouTube. Wow.